When you call someone out and try to hold them accountable, and somehow they make it your fault, that is a tactic, and I will show you how to shut it down. Hi, I'm Karina Aybar, psychotherapist and coach, and I make videos about setting boundaries without feeling guilty, emotional regulation, and trauma recovery so that you can understand why you feel the way you do and how to heal with compassion and practical tools. So, in my last video, we talked about why conflict is actually healthy and necessary for a safe, secure relationship. And so many of you reached out and said, okay, but what happens when the conflict isn't safe? What do you do when you try to bring something up and the other person completely flips it around on you? That is such an important question. And it is what we are going to talk about today. We're going to talk about a specific manipulation tactic called DARVO. And by the end of this video, you will have practical tools to handle it. So, what is DARVO? Have you heard of that term? It is an acronym coined by psychologist Dr. Jennifer Freyd, and it stands for deny, attack, and reverse, victim and offender. It is a predictable pattern of response that someone who has done something wrong uses to get out of accountability. It is incredibly disorienting, and many of my clients and members have experienced this. And it's designed to make you feel like you are going crazy. And I know I don't want to use this word lightly, but I want to make sure that I emphasize the person is disorienting. They deny their behavior. You bring up something that hurt you, and they say, that never happened, or I didn't do that. What are you talking about? Then they attack you for even bringing it up. This is where your character, your credibility, your sanity gets attacked. You are too sensitive. You are misremembering. I don't know what you're talking about. You're always trying to bring us into conflict. You're always trying to make us argue. You just like to argue. And that is often the case, where many of my clients and members express that they don't feel safe emotionally. And often they are very puzzled because the person who does it, at times, they may be just emotionally stunted. They may not do it intentionally. It's just that that is the way that they themselves grow up. So my clients, they try to weigh it and say, well, but this person is such a nice provider. This person is actually very responsible. We share the same values. However, emotionally, they do not feel safe. They feel like an emotional orphan. And don't get me wrong, it is understandable if someone is emotionally stunted, but they strive to seek support, to take accountability. That is very different, and it's up to you to decide whether you are going to put up with that. And in lieu of all of the healthy qualities that they possess, and you genuinely see that they want to work on it, that makes a big difference. However, in this video, we are going to focus more on those that are the typical people that are master manipulators that try to DARVO you so that you feel like you are the difficult one, the one that is usually complaining or too sensitive or bringing up things up when things are fine, right? But it's never resolved. You often feel like it's not resolved because you are never validated. And this is why it's so important to define and be very clear about what DARVO stands for and what it is, right? They deny behavior that you bring up, and then they attack you for bringing it up. They often attack your character, right? Then finally, the most powerful part is that they reverse victim and offender. They flip the script so completely that they become the victim and you become the aggressor somehow. They will say something like, I can't believe you are attacking me like this. After everything I do for you, this is the things that I get. Now I am the one who's hurt. And suddenly you find yourself apologizing to the person who hurt you in the first place. Does that sound familiar? The goal here is to get you so confused and busy defending yourself that you drop the original issue entirely. It is a form of gaslighting. It is designed to make you question your own sanity. They want you to get emotional and exhausted so that you just drop it. So what's the one thing you absolutely should not do when someone is using DARVO on you? You do not JADE. JADE is an acronym and it stands for justify, argue, defend, and explain. This is the trap that they're setting for you. So let's walk through a scenario. Let's say that you bring up a concern like, hey, I felt hurt when you made that comment about my friend earlier. And a DARVO response might be, oh, so now I can't say anything? You're so sensitive and always trying to control me. So your first instinct might be to justify, to say, no, I'm not trying to control you. I just care about my friend's feelings. So to argue, I'm not sensitive. You are the one who was rude. To defend, I'm a good partner. I'm not a controlling person. Well, let me explain why that specific comment was hurtful, right? I've been going through a tough time. And do you see what happened? That conversation about their hurtful comment is now about whether you are sensitive or controlling, because you are defending your character. You have taken the bait and you've already lost. You see how they flip it on you? So if you don't JADE, then what do? The first step is the hardest, but it's the most important, right? Because it is what ensures that you're not a participant in the drama. You are an observer in the dynamic. So think of yourself as a scientist watching a predictable chemical reaction. So from a trauma-informed lens, what's happening is your nervous system is being hijacked. The DARVO tactic is designed to trigger your fight or flight response. So your job is to consciously bring your prefrontal cortex, your thinking brain, back online. And you do that by observing and not absorbing. So you can say, okay, so after you observe, the second step is to disengage, right? Here are two very practical things that you can do. First, the broken record technique. What do I mean by this? Let's say they attack your tone. You say, we can talk about my tone later, but now I want to talk about what happened. And when they try to deflect again, you repeat it. You don't take the bait. Now, second, this is for the after the conversation. I want you to write it down. This isn't for them, but it is for you. It's your anchor to reality when they refuse to take accountability and they want to bring it later. So this is your reminder. This is about protecting your energy and rebuilding your self-worth. So make sure that you keep record of what they have been doing, what you have done, and how you are showing up, so that you do not give them ammo to continue in the DARVO cycle. Now, let me know which one of these examples resonates with you, okay? I also want to give you an extra bonus tip, which is to make sure that when you are sensing any tension between the two of you and your partner, whoever the person who DARVOs you, that you first take a moment, write this in your phone's notes section. Take a moment to regulate, take a deep breath, write down your values. How do you want to show up regardless of what the person says, right? We don't care about what they say. They may react in a way that it is very rude, but how do you want to show up in alignment with your character? This is going to be very important because that will make sure that you remain centered in who you are, regardless of how they respond. And of course, if you feel that it is getting to an emotionally and overall unsafe place, then I would encourage you to reevaluate the dynamics and create distance. I know it's easier said than done, but make sure that you enlist the support of a professional, a support group. There are multiple resources. Let's say that you are sensing that there's codependency. There is Codependent Anonymous. There are many groups online. Or if you feel compelled to check out our Self-Worth Hub, which is a very safe space with people like you who are doing this work and who will genuinely get it and support you. Now, let me know in the comments if this resonated, and I will see you in the next video. And please remember your resilience.